Welcome back. A new report from Wisconsin Manufacturers and Commerce, the state's largest business association, is painting a bleak economic picture.
The Wisconsin Competitiveness Report says Wisconsin faces a shrinking population, a labor market that's failing to grow, burdensome regulations, lagging educational performance, soaring healthcare costs, and a tax climate that weighs heavily on families and employers alike. Kurt Bauer is WMC's president and CEO. He joins us now. Hey, Kurt, good to see you like always.
Good to see you. Thanks for covering this report.
That sentence in the opening part of the report, it's not the most reassuring, is it?
Well, look, Wisconsinites are competitive. We expect to be leaders, not only in our sports teams, but on economic measures as well. We typically have been, but we're falling behind. And this is kind of a warning that we need to work together, the business community, public policy makers, to make sure that we're competitive. We want to attract investment. We want to attract talent.
This has been out for a couple of days now. What's the reaction you've heard so far from the business community?
Well, the business community, this is no surprise, particularly on the workforce side of things, that they have been struggling trying to find workers for quite some time. That's been evident in our economic studies. Obviously, other think tanks have reported on that as well. We clearly have a demographic issue. I just saw a number that surprised me. The Applied Population Lab in UW-Madison, which is a demographer for the state, said that we haven't been at replacement fertility since 1974. That's 50 years. So obviously it's a math problem. So we need to figure out a way to draw people in, which is why we focus on the report so much on taxes, because taxes are a way to draw people in. People are leaving high tax states for lower tax states. We need to be one of those lower tax states.
Yeah, the report walks through a number of specifics. You mentioned taxes, also the state's demographics, education, healthcare. What's the most urgent?
I would say in the short term, healthcare is huge. We're the fourth highest healthcare costs in the country right now, #1 on workers' comp. That obviously has an impact on just the overall affordability that we're all talking about. Taxes are affordability too. So we're the 8th highest property taxes. That affects your ability to afford a house, the American dream. Personal income tax, we're the 7th highest, and then the corporate rate is 12th highest. So we're in the wrong categories and all of the above.
Kurt, this report is out just before the midterms in November. I mean, who's to blame politically for everything you've just described?
Well, let's not blame anybody. Let's fix it together. The whole point of this is to make this a conversation piece in the midterm elections. We want the gubernatorial candidates talking about it. We want the legislative candidates talking about it. We want our members to read this. We want them to talk about it and share it so that this is part of the conversation, because we need to do something about it. Wisconsin should do better.
You talk about fixes here and talking about solutions. You mentioned growing a workforce, affordability, new manufacturing, reforming education, and fixing healthcare. Those things don't just happen overnight. So where do you start?
Well, I would start on the healthcare side of things with transparency for pricing. Right now, we've got a bill in the legislature that they're taking a look at that would have price transparency so that we can be consumers. We can make decisions based on the cost of services at hospitals. Right now, that's a problem. That's a real challenge. That's an easy one for us. We have, of course, proposed reductions in the personal property tax, income tax rather. It's at the highest rate is 7.65%. We would like to see that eliminated. That would be a tax break for individuals and families, but also for businesses, because 95% of businesses are pass-through entities. They pay that individual rate, not the corporate rate.
As you know, Kurt, Democrats sometimes are critical of WMC, saying they're too cozy with Republicans. What should Democrats and independents for that take away from this report?
Well, hopefully, the numbers don't lie. They're indisputable. These are not arbitrary numbers whatsoever. So I hope that they look at them with a clear eye and recognize we have a problem. We want to draw people to our state. We want to draw investment to our state. And the best way to do that is to have an environment that welcomes that investment and those people. Right now, we don't have that. Clearly, people are moving from high-cost states to lower-cost states. Again, we need to be a lower-cost state.
Kurt Bauer, President and CEO of Wisconsin Manufacturers and Commerce. Kurt, hey, like always, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Up next, the proposal to nationalize elections and the Wisconsin reaction.